faulty. So somebody is big mad today. Big mad. So you guys have a person that's feeling like they're frustrated, they're annoyed, they're tired, they got a bunch of personal problems, they're all mad at you today. Now, you know that Taylor Swift song, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? That's what I'm getting. Who's afraid of little old me? I think the copyright won't let me Google the lyrics to that song. So Google the lyrics to that song. Who's afraid of little old me? So there's somebody who maybe underestimated you, or maybe a group of people that underestimated you because you're very, very good at playing dumb. You know, that is your claim to fame, is the whole play dumb. So you some of you are like, you know what? I think I'm going to reveal just a little bit, or I think I'm going to show my teeth just a little bit. Then I'm going to quickly stop showing my teeth. I think it's kind of like a big lion. You know, at first glance, yeah, the lion is big, but the lion is, you know, they're stretched out in the jungle. They're laying down. They're looking lazy. They're looking like they're not paying attention. But all the lion has to do is take one paw and do one swipe. And you're done for. And you're done for. Somebody is seeing that you could have gone in for the, you know, the last shot. I can't say certain words on YouTube. The last shot, you know, the finger against the throat. Yeah, that. But you chose not to. But those days of being passive are over. And they know it. You guys are out pew pew blazing. And you're not going to stop. It's saying here that you've given some people ample time to calm down, to chill out, but they chose not to. So let the chips fall where they may. But yeah, you got somebody freaked out because they were like, wait a minute, I thought you said collective this. I thought you said collective. I thought you said collective didn't know. I thought you said collective couldn't, shouldn't, wouldn't, can't. I thought you said. First, like, well, I don't know. So somebody was even told that you were an easy target, or that, you know, that you don't know what's going on, or whatever, basically that you were inadequate in something. Now your gun's blazing. And somebody is terrified because now they know you don't give an F. Now they know, I think I'll have a little fun. But the difference between you and I guess other people is they give up. You don't give up. Once you've decided that you're going to play the game, you don't stop playing. And you're going to keep playing and keep playing and keep playing and keep playing. You know, as you guys know, I have 7 brothers and 3 sisters. One thing that we learned when we were kids is if we would ever get into a fight with someone that wasn't in our family, like a school fight or something, you can't just hit them once and walk away. They can always get up. You need to keep going and going and going and going until they know to never, ever again in their entire life cross that line with you. So some of you are going to keep going and going and going because you need to set some examples. You need to make a few people examples. And that is exactly what you shall do. So some of you are about to keep going and going and going until you feel like you're bored and you don't want to do it anymore. But somebody realizes this about you now, that they had a lot of room to back away. They had a lot of space to let that sleeping lion sleep. That lion that was just, you know, sunbathing, flicking the flies off of its back with its tail. It was minding its business. Now the lion has gotten up. Dust is flying everywhere because, you know, lions are gigantic. They are regal. Just a step and the dust goes flying. All they have to do is roll up, get up on their legs, and that dust is just, there's like a whole thing of smoke, of dust smoke. So for some of you, what's going on here is they hear your footsteps now, and your footsteps are getting louder and louder and louder. And they're in pure terror, as they should be. And you'll decide that it's over when you decide. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but what I've seen is someone has awoken the beast. They've woken that bear that was in hibernation. That I mentioned this a few months ago, that some of you have psychotic tendencies or very, very dark tendencies that you prefer to let sleep. You prefer to let it all sleep. You know, you don't want to awaken that, but it's been awakened. And the problem is that some of you get enjoyment out of the low vibrational stuff and the dark stuff, but you don't want to. It's like you get in, like, it's like, nope, I'm putting that part of me to sleep. I'm not like that anymore vibe. But someone decided that they wanted to wake it up. Could be a few someones. I just heard north, east, southwest, earth, wind, fire, water. So some of you are about to go in and attack from all angles. In the 5D, in the 3D, in between. Your deities, they've been begging you. Come on, do it, wake up, come on, get in the game. They've been begging you. You're like, no, I think I'll pick daisies, or no, I think I'll do this. Or you'd be looking at the people like, oh, poor little Tink Tink. Silly little rabbits. Tricks are for kids. Yeah, that's how someone, I don't know, but some of you guys are like, this is wild. I don't know what's going on, you guys, but just be careful. Just be careful. I always say, let the punishment fit the crime. So, I mean, if somebody had been doing like unaliving magic on you, I mean, let the punishment fit the crime. I always, how I see things, and I know a lot of you don't see things my way, and that is just fine. We can all agree to disagree. How I always see it is let the punishment fit the crime. So, for example, let's say somebody like, I don't know, they spilled your juice. Clean up the juice, give them a chance to apologize. That should suffice, right? That would suffice, right? That's enough. Let's say somebody was hitting on your man. Low vibrational, go sleep with their man. Non-low vibrational, you see how the man reacts, and then you move forward with it. Yeah. But what this, let the punishment fit the crime however you guys see fit. However you see it. But it does show taking lots of losses. So whoever this person is, or people that this stuff is directed at, the punishment will fit the crime. So whatever that crime was, the punishment will fit the crime. I'm hearing something about fraud cases. I'm hearing about domestic violence. I'm hearing out-of-state programs. I'm hearing immigration. I'm hearing a bunch of different things. A lot of different areas. Also, I'm also hearing that someone, so I don't know anything about this. I don't know what this is, about something about leasing a car. So the only thing that I know that you can do is you can either buy a car cash, or, you know, you'll have to pay like the car payment, the car note every month. And then after you're done making the payments, the car belongs to you. What I'm getting is leasing a car. So that may be different than that. So because I heard the word lease. So when I think of a lease, I think of like a temporary, like it's temporary. Somebody can't even like afford to buy a car. They can't afford to do, so they like lease cars, and they're angry because you're able to afford to buy cars left and right. Yeah. Also, somebody's spouse goes out of town or goes out of the country, and while they're out of the country or out of town, they cheat on them a lot. The spouse could have dark hair. Yeah. I just heard somebody's spouse cheats on them with the lookalike. I don't know if somebody like works with someone. So, okay. So I'm going to break this down and then I'm going to get off because I got a lot of stuff to do today. We have lots of appointments. Handling business. So here's what's up. So this is what I got. So if somebody, like, let's say it's a man and a woman. So the woman out of the couple, maybe they don't like another woman. Their spouse literally cheats on them with the person, with the lookalike of the person that they hate. Somebody's spouse has become so obsessed with the arch nemesis, or that they go and they cheat on them with people that look just like the arch nemesis. Now that is mean. That's mean. What the hell is that about? Now that's vicious. Who would do something like that? That's not nice. All right. Have an amazing day, everyone. JamieSeaver23.com. Ta-ta for now. Love you long time. Oh, some other stuff. What the hell? Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm getting download after download. I feel like whoever this person is, they know their spouse has a crush on, it could be you, collective. So you could be the person, okay, you could be, somebody may not like you and their spouse is always staring you down, always checking you out. And at first, the person didn't realize that their spouse was doing that for that reason. At first, they thought that their spouse was like staring you down, was staring you down because like to talk shit or something. But they realized that it was because they wanted to get the visualization so that they could use it later when they had alone time, or when it would be time for them to sleep with them, so they could be fantasizing about you, collective. Somebody knows that they know it. Oh, that's so funny. That's funny. They did not know at first. I feel like somebody's practitioner won't tell them the truth about everything. Somebody's practitioner wants to tell them, you're the problem. Why don't you just back off? Why don't you just leave them alone and then you don't have to worry about anything? Somebody's practitioner wants to tell them, why are you so fixated on collective? But the practitioner wants the money, so the practitioner is not going to say it. But that's what the practitioner is really thinking. Damn. It's also saying that somebody's practitioner would not associate with them if it wasn't for them needing the money from them. So somebody knows that their practitioner doesn't, like, they've had this inkling, like, hey, do they even like they don't. So if somebody is, so I want to clarify something. So if somebody's going to a practitioner to attack someone else, not to protect them, but to attack someone, that practitioner, especially if you see that practitioner in person, They don't like you. They find you annoying and they talk crap about you as soon as you walk out, and they talk crap to other people about you. They even mimic the way that you walk. So if some of you like walk in like you're big and bad, they like mimic it. Remember the movie Annie? Where where the little girls would go, "I love you, we love you, Miss Hannigan." And then as soon as Miss Hannigan would walk out, they would like mimic the way that Miss Hannigan walks. The practitioner does that. They feel like, especially if the practitioner is a person of color, or if the practitioner is maybe of a different class. So like, let's say the practitioner is a bit more humble. Let's say it's like two white people. Let's say the practitioner is a bit more humble, but the person that's coming in to see the practitioner to do the work maybe says racist things, or, disrespectful things, or they talk bad about people. Maybe they talk bad about the LGBTQ, or they talk bad about, people of different races or cultures or financial statuses. They talk bad about them. What this person doesn't know is maybe that practitioner, maybe they have like an LGBTQ family member or child, or maybe they have grandchildren of a, mixed race or something like that. So they've been offending this practitioner for quite a while. So that's why the practitioner won't really even help them. They barely help them. All right, guys, now I'm really ending it. Okay. JamieSaber23.com to top for now. Love you long time. I hope there's going to be no more downloads because I have things to do today. There's so many downloads. All right. JamieSaber23.com to top for now. Love you long time.